Hello beautiful people, Wayne Hackman here, aka Whackstar, and in this video I'm going to refurbish quite possibly the best noise cancelling headphones I've ever owned. I remember about 8 years ago a Christmas present came across my desk, so to speak. It was a gift from my wife, and it was these here. This is the Bose QC15, or the Quiet Comfort 15. And I remember when I was given this and I put them on for the first time, I visibly felt myself going, as the noise cancelling kicked in. Now, I've had a couple of other noise cancelling headsets since these stopped working, but I have to be honest, these are quite possibly the best I've ever had. And so in this video, I want to take my QC15s and I want to refurbish them. You can see, well, you can see from the video here that they've seen much better days, and so I'm also got problems with one of the drivers as well, and this driver here has failed, and so I'm going to take them apart, or as you can see I've already started taking them apart, and then I'm going to install a few things, hopefully to get them back to their former glory, but also update them as well. So I have purchased, some replacement ear protectors, or whatever you want to call them, ear things, with the insert in there as well. I've also purchased some replacement drivers, and these I've all bought from AliExpress. So I don't know how good these are, so I will keep the other drivers as well. But this is the thing that could be the game changer, because this has always been a wired device, and although there's nothing wrong with that, my phone now, you have to get an adapter, but this I bought for about $10 plugs into the side, and it gives it Bluetooth capability. And this is great for a couple of reasons. That I can now use this in the same way that I use my AirPods, and actually hopefully get a better quality of sound. So I'm going to put all of this together, and then I'm going to show you the finished result, and you can tell me what you think. To get access to the speakers, you have to remove the old padded cups and the felt, remove the screws from the inside, which then releases the plastic housing on the outside. You'll need a heat gun, apply some gentle heat to be able to prise the speakers away and to cut the very small and sensitive wires. I chose to re-tin the wires here and then took a moment to re-glue the new speaker drivers in. I chose to change both the drivers. I didn't want a difference in sound between each ear. Of course, once you've done that, you're able to put the plastic housing back on and then go back to the underside again and replace the screws. The whole repair took about 20 minutes. I wanted to ensure that before I glued in the new felt and ear cups, that I wanted to check the audio was sounding fine. So I took out the Bluetooth adapter, plugged it in, it had some charge, paired with my phone, pretty easy, and then I played some audio through it, and I could hear that the new speaker drivers were sounding really good. So now it was time to just clear things up a little bit, attach the new felt and ear cups, and well, look for yourself, the QC15s have been given a new lease of life. So there you go. Just by doing a few bits and pieces, you can look, they're looking great again, not flaky, but they're working fine with the new Bluetooth adapter. That's I think it's cost me no more than $20 to buy the drivers. The little adapter took a while for it to come through AliExpress, but as soon as you put them on, yeah, it's just much better. And on the controls on here, I think you got volume up and down. Yeah, volume, and it controls the phone. There you go. That's fantastic. That really is fantastic. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Hopefully that has inspired you also to perhaps do some modifications on your own Bose QC15s. That's given these a little bit of extra life, and the fact with the Bluetooth adapter I can do them. So thanks for watching. Do all the things the YouTubers do, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.